What is going on to the AMC stock group? In today's video, we are going to be talking about AMC stock and why it is in a very crucial level in the near term. And when I say near term, guys, I do not even want to be talking about these levels as my ultimate price target. And I'm sure that you guys that have been subscribed to the channel, you guys already know that my price target for this stock is not any of the levels I'm going to be talking about today or in the ranges I'm going to be talking about today. But I'm just talking about these ranges because on Tuesday, July 13th, I know that a lot of people will be stressed to see, okay, what is the price of AMC stock at right now? What is the share price at? Really, this doesn't matter, but sometimes it just happens where you want to know what is it doing on a day-to-day basis and on a minute-by-minute basis. That is how connected we are to the stock, and that is how strong the AMC stock group is. That is why we are sitting in a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and that is why we are sitting on a gold mine. Now, let's go ahead and talk about it. Right off the bat, I want to let you guys know that AMC has had one of those record levels broken, meaning that when it opened up for the UFC fight, the Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier fight, it released record-breaking numbers, meaning that they did very well financially. And back then, AMC stock was not doing well financially whatsoever. In fact, this stock, I'm sure we all know, was trading around $30 a share continuously, and that was basically where it was kind of stagnant, meaning it wasn't really moving. And now AMC stock is actually starting to have its fundamentals back aligned, and going along with that, a lot of people have been watching a lot of movies, not just the Dustin Poirier and Conor McGregor fight or the UFC fight, but they've actually been watching a lot of movies in AMC theaters, and so therefore AMC has had record levels being broken with the amount of people going to the movie theaters. And so what are the key things that a lot of people are missing with AMC stock? Well, guys, not just the technical analysis. It is not just a share price. For the conviction in the stock, what really allows me to add on the dip levels that I'm going to be talking about in just a few minutes is called something called conviction. And the reason how I get this conviction is because I understand the news. And AMC before, it was not a fundamentally well story. We all know that when we bought AMC stock, whether you guys bought it here with me, when I was talking about it on this channel, I was talking about a cup and handle formation all the way back here. But regardless of whether you were buying it right here or whether you averaged up over here as well, AMC stock was never about the fundamentals. In fact, we all knew that the price to earnings ratio, the price to sales ratio, all the fundamentals were not aligned with the share price. However, with AMC starting to slowly transition itself back into being one of those stocks that a lot of people say, okay, maybe this stock is actually doing well fundamentally. Guys, that is going to put AMC on a whole different level, and I don't think a lot of stocks have ever seen this happen to it ever before. You compare this to GameStop, the community at GameStop is still amazing. The retail traders over there, they are still amazing. I'm not talking about the investors in GameStop, I'm talking about the business model. Unless GameStop changes its business model, AMC's fundamentals, in my opinion, and remember, I'm not a financial advisor, but in my opinion, I think that the business model of AMC can become better than the business model of GameStop. Now, let's go ahead and now talk about the technical analysis for Tuesday, July 13th. So now we know that the fundamentals for AMC, they are starting to slowly get better and better. That is amazing right there. We have record-breaking from the UFC numbers, and we also have record-breaking numbers from a lot of new movies. Now let's go ahead and talk about the ranges for the stock. Right off the bat, we do see that the volume is declining slightly, but that doesn't really matter right now because a lot of people right now are expecting a short squeeze to happen. And even if the volume is low, it could definitely end up breaking out of this wedge. And so the RSI starting to go lower and lower. Let's see what the stochastic RSI is indicating. So stochastic RSI also, this one always indicates that it is about to go up in share price. It is always. This is one of the most bullish indicators. Okay, and for the MACD, obviously this one is the most bearish because it's still indicating that there is some more room before this stock ends up having a reversal, or in other words, a crossing of the lines, and then it will have a rebound to the upside. So basically, guys, I think that AMC has a slight more room to fall. And when I mean slight, these are the ranges that I'm really talking about. So range number one, and actually this is going to be my only range, right? This is going to be my only range because I'm not here to tell you guys about $42 a share, $41, $40 a share. No, I think the ultimate range for this week, not only for Tuesday, July 13th, and I'm going to explain why, but I think just the ultimate range for this week would be the $38 level. And the reason why is because every time it ends up going to this level, because this is a level that regardless of whether you are a day trader or a long-term investor, people will add over here because they know that they will end up making money because AMC will probably have a bounce to the upside. Now, no one is guaranteeing anything. However, this is just the psychology of the market. Everyone thinks that as soon as AMC goes to this $38 level, it will have a bounce to the upside. And so if we do end up having a bounce to the upside, that will indicate a triple bottom, because we end up going there once, we end up going there twice, and now this is the third time. And you may not even consider this part of a triple bounce, so this may even just be a double bounce, which would be even more bullish. But that is besides the point, because with the $38 level, guys, we just really need to make sure that we do not end up breaking this level. Because here's what ended up happening in the first level. So this was the first level that I continuously added the dips on, and I added more dips at the $38 level. I stated that I did not want to get this stock at any other price other than $51 a share and $38 a share. Now, I already explained to you why $38 a share was one of my levels, and now I'm going to explain why it was 51. So what ended up happening when it was 51 is when it broke $51 a share, yes, a lot of people were adding it at 51. But what happened when it ended up breaking it? A lot of institutions, when the price of AMC stock gets to these major levels and these crucial levels, a lot of institutions and a lot of research firms will start announcing that they have a short position on AMC stock. And I'm talking about the example of Iceberg Research, because they see right here that AMC stock is about to break a major support line. And not only does when this support line end up breaking that a lot of people have stop losses, okay, that is situation number one. But on top of that, you add the fact that hedge funds and institutions and research firms, they're also announcing they are betting against the stock right at the time that the stock ends up breaking a crucial support level, and then a lot of stop losses end up going off. That is just because a lot of people want to protect their capital, and these people are not invested in AMC stock for the movement, so they just want to protect themselves. And so what I'm saying here, and the reason why I mention that, is because if AMC breaks $38 a share, we could see the exact same thing happen again. Now, am I saying that it will break $30 a share? No, I am not. And the reason why I say that is because we have a major demand zone right over here. $38 a share, I will probably add even more shares at $30 a share, even though I already added it once, because the R side looks like it is about to have a rebound to the upside, and it still has a little bit more room to the downside, which makes exact perfect sense, because right now we're at around $42 a share or even 41, and so a decrease of $2 a share would definitely make sense, and it would be enough for the RSI to go to a major bottom around the $43 level on the relative strength index, and then that would allow it to then rebound to the upside. The stochastic RSI, this indicator just continuously looks like it's just going to go to the upside, so that would also make sense, because AMC stock, if it went to $38 a share, that would confirm that as soon as it went up, then the stochastic RSI would complete, and then that indicator would actually be correct, because that would indicate that AMC would be heading to the upside. And so that is why for Tuesday, July 13th, I am not even going to be talking about any exact price targets, because usually I end up talking about exact price targets for what AMC is going to do on some day. But when we are in a day or in a week, like this week, and when we end up breaking one support level, what we need to do now is we need to consolidate. And the reason why consolidation is the most significant thing right now is because we end up breaking one support level. So right now we need to consolidate, and we need AMC to demonstrate that right now it is strong and the relative strength index is also strong, and that the movement is still here, and that we are also resilient and part of this group. That way it does not end up breaking this level, and then from there the time will allow us to end up consolidating, and that way we'll be able to reclaim the initial level that we were in, the $51 to $61 range. $61 a share, we never end up breaking this level. We ended up breaking it twice, but aside from those 2 days, AMC had trouble breaking those two levels. And again, this was also, in my opinion, market manipulation, because a lot of people did not want AMC to go above $61 a share, because they knew that if AMC did break $61 a share, this stock would have a lot of rebound to the upside, and the only other gap to fill would be around the $70 range. So that is why, in my opinion, it was very difficult to break this $61 level for AMC stock. So that is going to be another resistance that we must break if we want this stock to go to at least all-time highs. So with that being said, guys, I hope you guys understand that right now it is not a matter of what exact price AMC goes to. It is a matter of, will it be able to hold the consolidation range? And if it does, that is amazing. And if it doesn't, that is also perfectly fine. It just may take even longer for AMC stock to reclaim another level, which would be this level, because if it breaks, it would obviously go below, so then it would take time until we would be able to reclaim this level. And so ultimately, I would not be stressing about AMC, but remember, I'm not a financial advisor. And with that being said, guys, thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.